Good morning, y'all. Another beautiful day out here on the PCT. See to my right with sunrise coming in. Just let me see if I can get the lighting better. This is a really nice, kind of see it. Really nice little ridge view right here. And yeah, it's been a nice day so far. Got started around 8:30. Pretty normal time. Probably gonna do about 20 miles. Seems to be the standard now, which is fine with me. You know, pushing miles is fun and all, but when the terrain gets a little bit tougher, like up here in Washington, and getting this close to the end, it's nice to slow down, take your time. No rush to get this done with. I did look though this morning. There's less than 300 miles left to trail. It's insane. That's basically, 15 days of hiking at 20 miles a day, which I've been doing. And then I do have 1-0 planned for sure. So like probably 16 days left. And yeah, it's getting surreal. It's kind of weird. I talked about it yesterday, how just like every day you get closer and it's even weirder. And my face looks swollen. It's weird. I think it's just the sun though. But yeah, it's very strange getting this close to the end again and being this close to being done. Knowing that it's like almost over. Yeah, you got a lot of time to process it, but still hurts the same. I remember getting to the end of the AT and it was, just didn't feel right. Felt like I should keep doing it. Just keep hiking forever. But I guess that's why I'm out here. But anyway, yeah, I guess I didn't make a video last night. So the thing about short days is that like long days, get exhausted, get into camp, and then do the video right away, go to sleep. Like short days, get into camp a little earlier, start chatting with people, eat and taking time. So I'm like, oh, I got time to do the video. And then I just forget and go to sleep. Or it's like dark. I'm like, oh, forgot to do it again. But maybe I'll remember tonight. Anyway, hopefully again today, get some views. And I'll see y'all down the trail. Finally, a view of Rainier, not covered in clouds. Oh, she is beautiful. And yeah, it's incredible. You can see all the glaciers, or a bunch of them. And finishing up this climb. I think I'm towards the top, I hope. Seems like there aren't any more trees unless I switch back, which the way it's been going, I think I might. Anyway, I'll see y'all in a bit. What's up, y'all? Just got here in the camp. Kind of laid my stuff down, got some water. Camping here next to this creek. So there's a couple mosquitoes around, but mostly they've pretty well died off, I think, or it's kind of the end of the mosquito season, so it's not too bad. But there was one. Get that off me. Anyway, yeah, I actually did almost 25 miles today. I think a little over 24, something like that. Yeah, gotta love all the bugs around. And but I'm sure they'll go to bed like they have been most of the time. Yeah, today was fairly uneventful. Didn't really see much. There's just a lot of forest like this. You can see around me. Campsite in my Snoqualmie. And just kind of in the woods next to a creek. Hold on, there's one there. Got him. Oh, now they're all coming after me because I'm doing something. But I did meet Quadzilla today. If you've never heard of him, he's doing the calendar year Triple Crown this year. He's pretty solid hiker. Dude is a beast. And actually, I think it was last time I looked. I don't remember when it was, but someone commented and they're like, you and Quadzilla are killing this trail. And I've been riding that high ever since someone commented that. I was so proud of myself because I was like, you know, like I consider myself a fairly strong hiker, but like to be compared to just this person that's like an absolute beast of a hiker doing a calendar year Triple Crown, and like it was just felt so good to hear that. And I didn't say anything to him. I wasn't gonna like take a video with him because I feel like that's weird. You know, he's doing his own thing. He's got places to be. But I did take a picture with him at least. So that'll be on my Instagram like 2 weeks ago. So you'll have to go back and look at it. If you should be able to find it if you search Schrodinger hikes on Instagram. And I think sometimes I'll like put my handle or something or whatever it is in the description. And yeah, so I got to meet him today and get a picture with him, which was cool. And whoever commented that, like, you and Quadzilla are killing this trail, like, thanks so much for that. You know, you know, being compared to someone that like I kind of admire as a hiker, like really made my day and really made like the rest of my hike. Like I said, you know, I'm gonna be riding that high probably all the way to the border, and then probably you know, even longer than that. You know, really good feeling out of that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Heading into town tomorrow, finally gonna get some real food, stay at a little hostel in town called the Western Alpine Club, I think, or something like that. It's in Snoqualmie Pass, like just right in Snoqualmie Pass. That'll be heading into tomorrow, and that's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be nice. I need some real food. I'm hungry all the time, and nothing will stop it. And yeah, and that's also like pretty much the halfway point of Washington. So that'll put me just it's like right around 260 miles, I think, to the border. And yeah, you know, I've been talking every morning, like just a weird feeling, like it's creeping closer. But yeah, it's very weird just to like be slowly getting closer and almost being done. You know, and the AT kind of had that same feeling where it was like, you know, every day you kind of switch between like, I want this to be done, then you're like, maybe I don't want it to be done, so you slow down, and the next day you're like, I want it to be done, and you speed up, and you just back and forth. So anyway, that's pretty much it for today, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. So till then, good morning, y'all. Another beautiful day out here on the PCT, and it's town day, heading into Snoqualmie Pass. So pretty stoked about that. Only got like, around a little less than 13 miles left. Had just over 13 to start the day, and just barely starting my day right now. Elevation doesn't look like too much fun. Sorry about that. There's rocks and roots, so I gotta like stare at the ground and can't just look at my phone right now. But it is, yeah, the terrain, you can tell, is starting to get rough. You know, started out in Washington, it was pretty tough, you know, very AT-esque, and then kind of got into this easy stretch in between White Pass and Snoqualmie Pass, and then after Snoqualmie Pass, it's pretty much hard until the end. But, you know, that is no big deal, especially after having hiked, you know, coming up on 2,300 miles and really being pretty well conditioned. You know, it is what it is. It's just one of those things that you got to deal with if you want to get to the end. And, you know, at this point, it would take something drastic. So only 3 more resupplies. So I got this one coming up, and then 2 more after, which is pretty awesome. You know, just been talking a lot every day about just getting closer, and it really is like that's the only thing on my mind, is slowly creeping towards the end and not being done with hiking this year. I still got more hiking to do, but being done with this trail, it's a very surreal feeling. And every day it just gets more and more surreal. And I'm getting closer and closer to the end. Also, after Snoqualmie, should be getting into some, North Cascades and some really great views again. Because, Southern Washington, it does have its views, and, especially like right before, what was that, White Pass, and all that. And then it's just kind of up into amazing views, and then back down to a valley, and then back up into amazing views. And it's just a lot of up and down, like very big up and downs, not just short, kind of choppy AT style up and downs where it's like 300 feet up, 300 feet down, 400 feet up, 200 feet down. It's like coming out of Snoqualmie is like a 5,000 foot climb, and then you stay up there for a bit, and then it's like 4,000 feet down, and then like another 5,000 feet up. So big climbs and stuff in the future, but there'll be a lot of switchbacks over pretty long distance, so it won't be as horrible. Still be tough, but it won't be just terrible. But yeah, town day. I don't know if I'll see anything, because we don't really get up into any elevation. But getting to Snoqualmie, so that's what I'm going for today, and I'll probably see y'all when I get there. So until then. Finally getting into the North Cascades, or I guess the regular Cascades. See I-90 way down below. Kind of follow that into Snoqualmie Pass. You can see, getting close to civilization. A couple power lines around. Actually doing, this isn't a part of the trail. You gotta walk down this really rocky road. But yeah, almost in town. Getting there. Well, just finishing up the day. Heading into Snoqualmie Pass. You can probably hear the, oh, that is bad lighting. That's just permanently bad. The sun's really bright. It's weird. There we go. Yeah, you can probably hear I-90 in the background. It is pretty loud with all the cars driving by. Well, fun fact about it that I didn't know until I was looking at Far Out. It is the longest interstate highway in America. It runs all the way from Seattle to Boston. So it goes coast to coast. It's like 3,100 miles. So or longer than the PCT, actually. It's a long drive. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just a short little jaunt into town. In the beginning of the hard part of Washington, you see some of like the mountains that I'll be heading into, which is pretty stoked about. Getting up into the North Cascades. It's when they really stuff. It's not horrible, but it's definitely harder than the rest of the trail, and I'm excited to get into it. But you can see kind of the town of Snoqualmie, Snoqualmie Pass in the background. It's just mostly like a ski town from what I've seen, kind of, just a ski resort. There's really not much here, but they got a brewery and they got a gas station, and hopefully the gas station has enough for me to resupply, because that's how I'm doing this one. But it's only 70 miles to the next town where I can resupply. So even if it's a little lackluster, I can, push some miles and get there. It won't be too bad. So anyway, that is the end of this stretch, and I'm gonna try and enjoy myself in town a bit. And I'll see y'all when I get back on trail. Most likely tomorrow. Stranger things have happened, but it'll probably be tomorrow. Like 95% chance tomorrow. So I'll see y'all then.